We're going to practice the general bow stroke for this piece, and this will apply to all the separated quavers, like this. As you can see, I am separating every note slightly, rather than doing this. So we want the bow to be making this shape. Now if I play that on the string, so I'm not completely going off the string, not like this. Instead of this, we stay on the string but still maintain this shape of it. This will give you a light and delicate sound to your playing. So let's practice this bow stroke, and let's play a C major scale since this piece is in C major. And we're going to play 3 notes at a time, like this. When you get comfortable, you can play faster. So let's get to the grace notes in the beginning of the music. First, I would recommend to play without the grace notes, like this. Now we have to maintain this rhythm, but add the grace notes. It's quite beneficial to practice this separately also. So make sure your bow catches the grace notes very well, like this. So. It's worth practicing this a lot because it comes back many times in this music. Now let's get to the next bit where all of you have been waiting for. This is part 27. For the semiquavers, we will be using this bow stroke. So as you can see, we are staying on the string at all times, which is different to how we did with the quavers. Now this is really important in playing anything fast. First, you have to make the notes in groups, and in the beginning of each group, we're going to give a slight accent, like this. By accentuating these notes, we are making a checkpoint, and those accented notes are the beginning of each checkpoint. So in this case, each group has 6 notes. So let's practice the 6 notes separately on open string. And faster. You can be creative and you can make up a scale with this. Once you feel comfortable playing 6 notes in a group, then you can add the left hand to it. Now, to play the semiquavers fast on the string, you will need to have flexible bow hand. like this. Now this is a common mistake where it looks like I am moving my wrist a lot when I'm playing. But the truth is actually I'm not trying to move my wrist like this. What I'm doing is I'm keeping everything loose and I am moving my forearm from the elbow, keeping this loose and shake it. When I do this, looks like my wrist is moving, but it's just kind of following rather than initiating the move, yeah? So here it is. And also play the semiquavers around this part of the bow, just a bit down from the middle. This will give you a light and fast playing. It becomes a bit too clumsy here. Now the second practice you will need to do is this. Okay. So we are playing each group and we're putting a little bit of break in between those groups. And you can gradually practice faster like this, but still with the breaks. One more time, even faster. Once you get to desirable speed, you can reduce the gaps. And later, without gaps. There we go. Now, bar 66. First, you need to practice to get really good intonation on your fourth position, on your first position, and also on your second position with a stretch. Here it is. Now I'm going to play bar 66 and also play bar 70, and our goal is to make them sound the same. And bar 70 here. One more time. Bar 66, this is fourth position. Bar 70, second position. So once you feel comfortable playing with good intonation, let's use your vibrato on any notes that's either a crotchet or longer than a crotchet. A bit faster. Next passage, bar 82. So let's practice the semiquavers in bar 85 separately, with up bow. Faster. aware of the string crossing going into the A string. To play this passage fast and smooth with the string crossing, you have to prepare the string crossing before it happens. Like this. So when I'm playing the G, my arm is already heading towards the A string. Also, you want to be around the middle or a little bit above the middle of the bow, so that you have enough bow to play the semiquavers. So if we end up in here, we won't have a good sound. So the trick is you have to get to this part of the bow by the time when you play the semiquavers. So. So here's once more in full speed. Bar 90. It's again playing fast, which means we need to have groups. And here's group 1. Group 2. So. Continuing on with the grouping idea is bar 95. So I'm going to give a slight accent on the beginning of each group. It's really important to know which bow you are going to use, whether down bow or up bow, for the beginning of each group. This is bar 95, and try to figure out which bow I was using for each group. I think you have the answer already. Now, 96. As you can see, 95 was down bow, up bow. 96, however, is different. Down bow, down bow, down bow. When you're practicing in groups, it's really important that you feel these bows, either down bow or up bow. Faster. And you can always go back to practicing this way. So I think we have covered all the difficult parts. So happy practicing!